You're not crazy. And you're definitely not the only one. You meet a guy. He seems charming, confident, maybe even a little mysterious. At first, it feels exciting, almost like a movie. But fast forward a few weeks or months, and suddenly, he's pulling away, or turning toxic, or vanishing into thin air. And you're left wondering, why do I always attract the wrong guys? It's not a coincidence. It's not just bad luck. It's psychology. Let's break this down. 1. Your brain loves a familiar, even when it hurts. Here's something wild. Your subconscious mind doesn't care if someone is good for you. It cares if someone feels familiar. Maybe you grew up in a home where love was inconsistent. One day it was warm, the next day cold. Or maybe your emotional needs were constantly overlooked. So, when you meet someone who gives you breadcrumbs of affection and keeps you guessing, it feels oddly like home. It's not that you want pain. It's that your brain has wired pain into your love map. That's why the guy who's stable and genuinely interested feels boring or too nice. You're not broken. You're just stuck in a loop your nervous system thinks is normal. 2. Your attachment style is driving the car. If you constantly fall for emotionally unavailable men, chances are you've got an anxious attachment style. This means you crave closeness, but are also terrified of abandonment. So when a guy pulls away, it doesn't push you to leave. It pulls you in deeper. You chase. You overthink. You analyze every text. Why? Because a rejection feels personal, and you believe you need to earn his love. It's not your fault. This wiring usually starts in childhood, based on how emotionally safe or unsafe you felt with your caregivers. The guy who ghosts you isn't just a guy. He becomes a symbol of your worth. 3. The dopamine trap is real. You know that thrill when he finally texts back, or gives you just enough attention to stay hooked. That's dopamine. The same brain chemical that lights up when you gamble or eat sugar. Unpredictable rewards create stronger addiction than consistent ones. That's why slot machines are so dangerous. And so are emotionally inconsistent men. When a guy gives you hot and cold behavior, your brain actually starts craving his attention more. Not because you love him, but because your brain is chasing the high. It's not love. It's a chemical loop. For you mistake intensity for intimacy. Real love is often quiet, consistent, and safe. But if all you've ever known is chaos, that kind of love feels fake or flat. You mistake drama for passion, jealousy for love, possessiveness for care. The roller coaster feels more real than the slow dance. That's how you end up mistaking someone who triggers your anxiety for someone who cares. The truth is, if someone keeps making you question your worth, it's not love. It's emotional manipulation, or at best, incompatibility. 5. You think you can fix him. Yes, the classic. He's just been through a lot. He has potential. I see the good in him. We love the idea of being the one who saves someone. It makes us feel needed, special, even chosen. But here's the hard truth. You're not his therapist. You're not his mother. And your love won't heal what he refuses to work on. You don't need a project. You need a partner. The potential you see in him is often a fantasy built on hope, not reality. 6. Deep down, you don't believe you deserve better. Let's sit with this one for a second. Sometimes, the reason we settle is because we secretly believe love has to be earned. That it's for everyone else, but not quite for us. You accept crumbs because you've never been taught to expect the full meal. Maybe you've never seen a healthy relationship modeled. Maybe someone made you feel too much or not enough. But here's the truth. You don't have to shrink to be loved. You don't have to perform or chase. You don't have to suffer to prove you're worthy. You just have to heal and believe. 7. So, how do you break the cycle? Here's where psychology becomes powerful. Start noticing your patterns. Don't just ask, why did he do this? Ask, why did I stay? Sit with discomfort. Healthy love may feel boring at first. That's okay. Breathe through it. Give it time. Do the inner work. Therapy, journaling, shadow work. Whatever helps you unpack your emotional past. Reparent yourself. Learn to give yourself the love, validation, and safety you keep seeking in others. Don't chase clarity in chaos. If someone confuses you constantly, that is the answer. Listen, you're not unlovable. You're not dramatic. You're not the problem. You're just trying to navigate love with an old map, one that wasn't drawn by you. But the beautiful thing, you get to rewrite it. You get to stop falling for emotional roller coasters and start building something real with someone ready. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and don't forget, what feels like rejection today might just be redirection towards something way better. You deserve that and more.